Hi guys, good to have you all back. It is Friday and we're doing file folder February. I have a plan for today, guys. Here's what I want to do. I want to make mini file folders. Again, really? Yes, but different ones. I want to make grungy, vintage mini file folders with a window in a botanical theme. Does that sound lovely? I think so. Okay, it's going to be sort of an easy project. I'm going to use lots of, fancy smancy stuff, but you don't need the fancy smancy stuff. So I'm gonna give you some alternatives as well. Okay, I'm going to show you the supplies, and then we're going to start making. I'm hoping to make 4. It'll be fine. Okay, let me show you the supplies. For supplies, you need cardstock. I am using the Tim Holtz Craft cardstock. I don't know, guys. Let me show you. This is the first episode of File Folder February, where I made mini file folders, really? Yes, but the 3 flap ones, these ones. And I've used all sorts of cardstock, and also this. This is the same. The one that you can distress. And I'm literally obsessed with them. I like these so much. They're so cool. So I really want to do some more with this paper. But by all means, guys, you just need cardstock. Say you have a gazillion of the file folders that you really wanted to play with for File Folder February. Use this as cardstock. Why not? Scrapbook paper, as long as it is a little bit heavier a paper. Yes? Because we need to make a folder out of it. Now, I'm going to make windows in the file folders. So I'm going to use acetate. This is actually overhead projector sheets that I can actually print on, but I'm going to use a blank one. Guys, you don't need this. If you make a window in a file folder, you don't need to put acetate in. Just have it open. It'll be fine. Now, for other paper, I'm using book pages. Why? For the inside. I'm going to make a folder that sort of is folded and flaps open, and it's going to have a window on here. So what I really want to do is add something in the background. So I'm taking out this, but you don't need this exact book, lovies. It's sort of a special one from the Netherlands. It's vintage, it's very old, and it has botanicals and some handwriting, and that's what I want. I want the window to show some of the botanicals, and the tab, hopefully, maybe some of the writing. When you open it up, it shows this. So, but by all means, guys, use any other book pages, dictionary, encyclopedia. Maybe you don't want this to be grungy, but lovely with flowers and butterflies and fairies and whatever you're into, lovies. So I'm using this. I might add, a label, a poster stamps, some bits and bobs. Is that it for paper? Yes. Now for tools, I'm going to show you the basics first. You need glue, ruler, knife. Basics. Then, if you have, that'll be lovely, an envelope punch with a notch in it, and a corner rounder. I'm also using my corner rounder. This is going to make sort of the file folder shape thingy. If you don't have this, you can do this with scissors, guys. It is possible. It is, an option. But I'm rubbish with cutting. So essential is this and scissors. Yes. Then this and this. I also am going to make a window. Now, you can make the window in a couple of different ways. Just cut it out with your ruler and your knife. Maybe you have, let me show you, a big circle punch. Yes, that you can make a big round window with. Or you have a die set. Now, I have this die set. I've had this for quite some time. It should make lovely labels. You should ink them and then, die cut them, and you have labels with a color on it. Okay, I've tried this and tried this and tried it. And don't tell me how to do this, guys. I know every possible way how to do this, but I cannot. It just does not work for me. So I need to use them. So that's the only reason why I'm using them, guys. I want to use these shapes to make a window. Yeah. So it will leave me with a lovely label, but it'll also leave me with a lovely shape. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to probably use eyelets, not big ones. I need to take out smaller ones because I just like some hardware. Eyelets, and I might make a small little dangle. So I'll probably need a small bulb clip or paper clip, whatever you want. That's just all optional, guys. Crocodile for, you know, my eyelets. And then I'm going to do stamping for decorating. I've taken out this from Heidi Swap. I do not really know what the name of the stamp is. I've got this in Happy Mail from the lovely Tony from Crafts by Tony. It's probably from a subscription, so I'm sorry, guys. But honestly, take a ruler and a pencil and make your own lines. It's just for lines. And then for stamping, I have the signatures and dates of the past out. I have eccentric and field notes out. I think it's going to be lovely. And I also have some rub-ons. Why? Because I want to add something to the acetate window. Yes, and I have these Tim Holtz rub-ons. They're lovely, but honestly, this is eccentric. It is, because it says remnant drop eccentric. You can't get these anymore. They are discontinued. And this is specimen or field notes or something. I only use this when I cannot stamp on an actual surface. Then I resort to this. Yes. Oh, sanding disc. Sanding disc. You can use this. This is for distressing the cardstock. Or you could use an emery board. Or, and this is what I found out the other day on Instagram. It's a Dutchie. I cannot remember who it was. But it's a Dutch friend of mine who had a fantastic idea. She had a big piece of sanding paper. Yes. Then she had a circle punch. Are you feeling me? Are you feeling me? She punched out a circle from the sanding paper. And she added a little bit of sort of the Velcro this. Ta-da. It was brilliant. I am sorry, love. I cannot remember your name. I know who you are. And I commented on it. You're brilliant. So that's what you also can do. But this works as well. Is that it? Oh, stamping. I'm going to use fallen leaves. And for distressing, I have my scorched timbers out. Yeah. Let's see how far we'll get. So let's start making some folders. Now this paper is 6 by 9, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's actually a little bit too tall. I'm going to make them 6 by 8. So I'm going to take off 1 inch. But do your own measurements, lovies. Yes, keeping this because it's beautiful paper and it's expensive. Yes. So here's what I'm doing. I am going to glue this on the inside of the paper, on the inside. And I'm trying to put this sort of at the top over here because I want this actually to be in the tab that we're making. Yeah. Why are you putting this on before you make the tab? Because honestly, guys, much easier, much easier. Okay, but before I do this, I'm going to decide how much my tab will actually stick out. And I think I'm going to fold this up, and this is just eyeballing it, guys. Fold it up about 1/2 inch. 3/4 inch. I'm going to fold it up 3/4 inch. Yes. Okay, so my tab is going to be on here, and also this will stick out the tiniest bit, but that is what I actually want. I'll need to sort of pull this. There we go. Heavy paper this. Yes, it should be heavy paper. Okay. So I'm going to glue this here, but I do not want to have it glued to this side. So I also need to sort of shorten this. Make it a little bit shorter. I'm just going to do this. Doesn't need to be precise, lovies. It'll be fine. Yep. Is there anything really interesting? Well, this is nice. Spiesleeuwenbergs, like the name of a flower. Voorjaarshelmkrijt. Okay. A spring helmet. Herbs. Translation is rubbish. Okay. I'm just gonna put. I've never made these, guys, so you know. Let's do it on the other side. Did I do it right? Yes. I almost glued it here. You need to glue it here on the taller side. I'm just adding glue stick. Be sure to put enough on the edges and the corners. I'm going to take a little bit off of here. I do want a number on here. Do you? Yes, I want a number on here. So I'm going to have the... Is it on there? A little bit more to this side. Yes. That's why I'm using glue stick and not art glitter glue. Did it stick out here? Yeah. Well, you can trim it. Why is there glue here now? Oh, no worries, love. No worries. It'll be fine. Okay. Scissors. I'm just trimming here first. If you want to, you can make a collage on the inside. Yes. Okay. Now, here comes in the notch maker. I can have a tab that is yay long. Or I could have a tab that is yay long. And I think I want it yay long. This is actually way too much space here. See this? The next one I'm going to make shorter, for sure. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Yes. See? Now we need to cut this off. Can I still fold it up? Oh, I will. I will. Here's how I'm going to fix this, guys. I'm going to fold it up, but there will be a line there. Yes, intentional. Now it's intentional. I just sort of MacGyvered it. I'm actually going to take out my scoreboard and make 2 more lines. Like it is expendable and you can fold it out, right? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Happy accident. I just like this way better. This just looks better. But we need to cut this off. So I'm going to line it up on my desk. If you have a mat with the grid, that'll be fantastic. So I'm going to line it up with this line visible. So you can see it here. I need to cut this. I know. Yes. Here's my ruler. There you go. Just line it up with the valley here. And then I'm taking this off. I also need to take this off. Will this work like so? Careful of, because we do not want to cut in the paper underneath. Oh, it worked. It worked. See? Looks much better now. Yes, I like this way more. I'm going to use my corner rounder. Not necessary. Okay, guys, if you don't have this, sort of cut this shape. Yeah? But I'm rubbish with cutting, so I'm using my punch. There we go. Just using 4. Yes, I'm just doing 4. 4 millimeters. 4. There you go. Yeah? Cool, right? Yeah. Are you going to do another one? I'm going to do another one. Green. I'm going to do green. How much is this? Where do we need to fold it? Well, 1/2 inch. Needs to be folded up 1/2 inch. About here. Do you know what? I'm not going to fold it at all. I'm not going to fold it at all. I'm just going to put on my paper and then I'm going to fold it later. Yes. The reason why I folded it first is because I wanted to cut this to size. But now it's just going to overlap. That's okay. You know what would be fun? I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to add writing paper here. Yeah. So it's actually a journal card. Lining it up. Yep. I went through the book. Unfortunately, all the illustrations are on the right hand side, so I cannot make a tab here. If you want to have the writing in, of course, you could have it blank. There we go. We can make a big tab, or we could put the notchy in front of this. And that's actually what I'm going to do. Hopefully it's not through the writing. No, it's not. Yes. And now we need to cut off 2 pieces. Lining it up. Do not cut this. No, 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 no. Need to cut this part and this part. The problem is I don't think I have enough room now here on the top to make a notch with my no, doesn't fit. So see, doesn't go in because of this bit. Are you going to attempt? I'm going to attempt. See? Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Okay, now I think I'm going to fold it up. Is this right? Yes. Maybe a tiniest bit lower. I can make rounded corners here. No worries. No worries. Should do it right then, love. Well, botchy. Okay. We have 2. You could put them, you know, like so. They're not the same size. No, I've noticed. I have noticed. That's okay. What else do I have? I took out a couple of beautiful images. Look at that. That's gorgeous, right? Yes. However, for the window, I am going to take the tiniest bit off the top of this one. Because I really want the flower to be in the window that I'm using. So it needs to be a little bit more towards the top. Daisy, can you hear my cat snoring? Okay. Adding glue. I think I'm going to make this into a long tab. outside. Yes, see, long tap. Oh my gosh, Daisy. People will think that I'm keeping you up all night. Or that you're busy playing in the garden. She's not, she's just sleeping all day. And rounding corners. Here, hopefully this works. Still, there we go. How far are we folding this up? Yay much. This will probably work better with just normal cardstock. Oh, that's all right. Or you need to score it. Go away. There we go. Yes. I'm going to do the last one as well. This one. Yeah. But I also need to do some... Before I do anything else, I think I want to do the windows. So this I really need to eyeball. I've taken out, guys, 3 shapes. 4. I need 3. And I'm going to sort of see what will work. This is actually fantastic. It will fit in here. I'm just guessing. This is just guessing. So I'm hoping this will work. I'm going to run it through my die cut machine, opening it up, of course. On this one, I'm thinking this here, a little bit more towards, or this. No, I'm gonna have this one here. Here. It is going to be a surprise if this works or not. Surprise, surprise. Who knows? Who knows where it will land? I am taking off the most of the sticky of the tape because I really do not want it. Well, it's going to be distressed. So yeah. So here's what I'm doing. I'm making another one and then running it through my machine. Yeah. And then we have a window. Hopefully. Let's see if this works. Remember when we made the first one and I told you I'm going to have them 6 by 8. So I cut this off. Well, you remembered. I obviously didn't. So this is actually the first one. And that's why it is shorter than the rest. But they are just too lovely to cut anything off or do anything to it. Honestly, I do prefer this size. To me, it's a little bit better in proportion. But on the plus side, we have more space to decorate. And also, bonus, I have some lovely labels now. I did this. Isn't that cool? It just was an image that went that away. Now, before I put on the acetate windows, which is, guys, not necessary at all, I want to do some stamping just in case I want to stamp something sort of that goes over the window. I don't know. First, I want to add some of the sort of grids. Let's call them grids. I think I'm going to put this one here, the big one. These are extremely sticky. And there we go. Okay, fallen leaves. You could do any other color, loves. I'm just sticking to this because I absolutely love this color. There we go. Now I'm hoping to have this sort of straight. And I can also add sort of a company name on it or some numbers. Fill it in. Yeah, looks like a file folder to me. Yes. Ooh, now this is what I call sticky. Not even Elizabeth Craft Designs stamps are this sticky. There we go. Then on this one, I think I want to have this. Here, yeah. Look at my fingers. Okay, let's see. Yep. What else do we have? On this one, I want to do something I did with the other file folders, mini file folders that I made. Just layer some of these grids atop each other and then make something special with it. I'm going to start with this one. Yes, and then add this to it. Yeah, I'm going to add something else. How about this one? Well, we also have this. That's pretty cool. A little bit more. Yes, there's a dotted line here. But there are lines on my stamp block, so I'm hoping that will make it straight. Add dotted line here. Oh, I'm going to make another one. Oh, this is actually really cool. Oh, that's pretty cool, right? Yes. Found out something new. Okay, that's it for sort of the grid. But I have more lovelies, so let's sort of fill it in. I sort of made an arrangement of stamps from different stamp sets. I did this idea on the big file folder on this one, and I absolutely loved this, so I want to sort of recreate it. Let's go like so. I'm gonna start with the big one. This is from Field Notes. Do not drop it. There we go. Sort of want to line it up, of course. The stressing I'm going to do afterwards. Yes, that's one. Then I want to have case file here. Oh, let's have it there. I think I had it originally lower, but now that I look at it, I'm going to put case file here. Are you? Yeah. Department went here. Yes, and then have some lovely numbers. Had this out. That's why I had it here. I had more space. And I have my lovely little stars from Eccentric as well. Then I'm going to put here. Why? Because, because. Yes. See, and then you can sort of write something on. We need to do some distressing because, you know, this is, oh, my fingers. This is, you know, distressable cardstock. So that's what we're going to do later. I need to let it dry first. Let's do another one. Next one, I'm going to put on specimen because I think this is the perfect size. Do it like so, love. Go on, specimen. There you go. Also, do not drop. I'm going to test it here. It's not dropping. There you go. Yes, specimen, and I got contents here. Yep, and it's signed by Samuel Harris. On the dotted line, Samuel, there you go. We need a number. 1913. There you go, another one done. They do need a little bit of time for drying, lovies. Let's do this one. Got some other stamps out. One that says important. Apparently, this is important. Yes. Gonna go on the top because of being very important. There you go. I am going to reuse case files because I think this stamp grid thingy here just, you know, asks for it to be a case file. Case file. And then I took a number from Eccentric. It has a dash in between. I'm trying to put a dash there. Yeah. And then this says, this is a very small one. I love this one. What does it say? Something, orders. Well, let's just put it on. Orders by post promptly executed. Looks real, right? Yeah. Last one. Last one. Ooh, big grid. Lots of numbers. Let's see. I've taken out a stamp set that I hardly ever use, and I absolutely love this one. It's Adverts from Tim Holtz. It has the very old sort of Victorian advertisement pieces. And I was sort of thinking about either the druggist pharmacist or the florist. I've chosen this because I just like it better than florist. And then some other stuff as well. So I'm not going to fill this in actually that much. It's going to be sort of an unused file folder that needs to be filled in. Don't drop it. So this is sort of the company name. Yes, and it was established in 1852. So it's a rather new one because this looks like it came from 1852. There you go. And I put notes on the bottom, or note. Contents. Yep, and just one number. Just one, yes. Just one. Over here. So cool. My favorite? Probably. All four are done. They look lovely, but they look too lovely. I did not pick out this cardstock for nothing, right? So I'm going to distress it. I'm just going to distress it. Take out your emery board, or if you have this, or, you know, sanding paper, and do something. and do some. Oh, look. I just love this effect so much. Gives it a completely new sort of look. I'm not just going to do the edges. I'm also going to do it here and there. I'm even going to do it on the ink. Just distressing. And also, I enjoy it. It looks completely different. I'll also be inking a little bit. Look at that. Looks old now, right? Yeah, it does. It needs a little bit more. Over here on the bottom. Stop already, love, stop. It does make a mess. Fantastic. Just love it. Love it. I'm going to do all 4, guys. I probably need another disc because this one is probably done. Are you going to do the back? A little bit. Yeah. So this dressing, you could use this, guys. This works as well, like the emery board or sanding paper. Cut out a disc. Yes. I'm going to do the other ones. I distressed them so much, they're almost ready to call 911. Yeah, oh, I love it. Love it. But I'm not done yet. I am taking out scorched timber. I'm even doing the ink because I want it to be nearly black. Now, I'm not going to go all over it. Also, I'll only have a small dauber for the ink, but that's quite all right. I just want to lightly tap the edges to give them more of a sort of distinct look. Let's just see. Just lightly tapping the edges. So I do not want to actually go over the distressed part to fill it up with black. But just, you know, frame it a little bit with this nearly black. Now I've used the Distress Oxide a lot. I absolutely love it. But this, guys. Oh my gosh, yeah. To me, they're 2 completely different colors. I'm gonna try. I don't want to do this too much. Because it's tricky. Having a smaller dauber does help, but you could also take out an earbud, like a cotton wool thingy, yeah, that you put in your your ear. Great. I think it's gonna look really good on the gray. Yes. So I'm gonna go all around them, just to give them a nice sort of edge. Yeah, like it. Oh, I love this color. Scorched timber in the ink. Normally I'm all about oxide, but this time, ooh, yeah. I think I'm ready to make the window. So I've taken out my piece of acetate. It doesn't need to be overhead projector sheets, guys. Maybe have another piece of acetate from packaging or what have you. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna take off about 2¼ inch. Will that do for all the? Yeah, sure. There you go. This piece, I'm just gonna make some pieces. Yep. Leaving a bit of room to glue, because gluing acetate, guys, don't do it too close to the window. This goes here, this goes here. Then I want a smaller, longer piece. Did I cut it too thin? No. It'll be fine. I'm not doing this with scissors because honestly, paper trimmer works way better. Too tall, too tall. There you go. And then I need one for a circle. About yay much. Okay. I'm going to show you one. Now, to this has the very smooth side and with a little bit of structure on it. I'm going to put a little bit of structure on the outside because I think that'll work better, probably, with the rub-ons. It's too big, but that's quite all right, love. It's quite all right. Glue. Let's take out some glue. There we go. I'm not going to glue on the acetate. I am actually going to glue on here. As I mentioned, not too close to the edges. Also not too close to the outside edges. Because the glue will seep out. It will. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there. Because this is a square and that is a circle. Really? We did not notice. Please stand up. There we go. Going to gently press it on. So if you glue too close to the edge and you press it, the glue will go, yes, it will be everywhere and it will be not nice. Yes. Acetate. I'm going to do one more. Oh, I still need to cut this. Or glue it. Or I'm going to glue it. Well, you have glue here, so... glue. There we go. Rough side on the outside. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, gonna do the other two as well. And then I'm taking out my rub-ons. Now I have these, but if you have some 49er Market or Stamperia, everything would work. Probably, hopefully. Did I ever try it on acetate? Yes, you did, you did. It'll be fine. So, I'm doing the rub-ons. This is Specimen Remnants. What is it? Specimen Remnant Rubs. Yeah, that was this one. I do not know if this is still available, guys. I have no clue. What do I want to put on here? I think something like so. It says Exhibit A. Curiosity, observation. Ooh, I am going to cut them out. I was thinking just put it on and then rub it. No, 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 no. Well, it's going to be collector. This is a druggist. Does it say anything to do with druggist? Observation, Lost of Out, Chronicles. Collector it is. There we go. How do you want to have it on here? On the top? No, I'm gonna go on the bottom. Collector. I'm using the pencil method. I think it's going to look cool. I made a tab, guys, with nothing on it, so you could actually stamp on it or put a rubber on. Oh yes, no nails, of course. Oh my gosh, no nails. So that'll be tricky. Let's see. Yes. Oh, it's cool. See, it says collector. Do you want to do another one? Big number here. Oh, there's already a big number there. Small number. actually want this to be on the circle. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. Received. Do not go outside of the line, love. Well, I have an eraser, so it will work. Just the coolest. This side up. Oh, let's just do this side up. This side up. Okay. Well, that's good to know. You could also take out some smaller scissors. That would be sort of, you know, probably more convenient. Really cool. Also remembered why I wanted to make these shorter. Why I wanted strippies. Because I want to make dangles on them. And I wanted them all to have matching colors, of course. But now that's not a possibility anymore. Not an option. So they're all going to be this color. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now hopefully this is all on. Please work with me. I can not even do it with the pokey tool, let alone my nails. Oh, that is just the coolest. Last one. Last one. Promise. Promise. Agent 1929. This is also one of the stamps, guys. Oh, this is also one of the stamps. Yeah, and this is also one of the stamps. It's just all the stamps, except for the words. The words on here are not stamps. From field notes, guys. They correspond to field notes. There we go. Oops. I went a bit over. There we go. Really like him. Really like him. Do we want to make dangles? I think we want to make dangles. Yeah. I have a stripper left. This is 1 inch by 6 inches. I'm going to cut it in half. So it's going to be 3 by half an inch. I'm going to make tall dangles. I actually think they're a little bit too tall. So I'm going to cut them down later. I am, however, going to round around these corners on the bottom. They're just cute. See, they look completely different now. Already tried it on one of them. I was like, is it gonna work? Is it not too small? It's not. If you do the smallest setting. Distressing first. I'm gonna distress them first. Make them look even nicer. And then I'm going to stamp something on it. On both sides. Because it's a dangle, I'll probably do both sides. I made some of these before, didn't I? Yes, with some hidden paper clips. A couple of months ago. so messy, so messy. So I'm stamping again. Oh, that's no surprise. This is correspondence. It has some sort of words. This is handle with care. I'd like a number here. This says registered. This does not say registered love. It has numbers on here. Not the one that's here. US airmail service. No, I don't think so. Oh, I didn't even use this one yet. Why is it not coming out? Because it's still stock. Well, I already have 3 now. Come to this and this. Then this is going to say registered. On this side. And on this side. I'm going to put handle with care here. On the top, please. Yes, there. And here. And what is that we have left here? Yeah, adding a number. I need a piece of paper. Has a number. This is going to have a number. Number. Are we done? Everything has something on? Yeah. Great. Now I'm going to cut them. Just cut them to size. I'm going to be daring. Just going to do this with scissors. I do have scissors, you know. Oh, be careful not to cut through the word on the front, please. It's a longer one. Handle with care. Okay. Some more distressing at the ends. I'm going to punch. I could put in another eyelet here. I'm not going to. I'm going to punch a small hole in them. And I'm going to put an eyelet in the tab. Yeah? Cool. Let me clean this up. And then I'm going to take out my eyelets. I did not enjoy the straight edges on the other side, so I rounded corners as well. Put in the small hole, yes, and sort of put the scorched timber on the other side to distress it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have it here on the top. Find a lovely spot. Here, taking out teeny tiny eyelets. And I've chosen silver. Why? Because that's what I have the most of. So why not choose silver sometimes? See? There you go. Lovely. Oh, just love it. And then I have these sort of bulb clips. Also have some silver. Yeah, lots of black. And then I'm going to do this. Et voila, you have a lovely dangle. But this is the same color. It's going to be very lovely when I do it on a different color. Small hole, love, small hole. There. Oops. I don't know what it is with me and hardware. I just love hardware. Makes it look sort of real and cool. Do we care what's on here? No. It's all lovely. Where is it? Here. even lovelier when it's a different color. Very cool. I don't know if I have more. I want to do a little bit more decorating, I think, but I do not know for sure. I want to add, you know, a label thingy. Probably a label thingy or something. So I'm going to have a quick look, and maybe I want to add something on here, like a label thingy. Not a stamp? No. I don't think I'm going to stamp on this paper. I think I tried it before. But it's very old paper, and the ink, whatever ink you will use, will bleed a little bit. Now, I don't think that is a problem because this is meant to look old. Do we want some inking all around this paper? Probably do, but not very dark. I think I'm going to go tea dye or something like it. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can get some bits and bobs to do a little bit more decorating. I've inked all around them with the tea dye, just, you know, give it a little bit of a small edge. And I have taken out, this is Field Notes Snippety Bits. It's not called Snippety Bits, well, almost. Field Note Snippets ephemera pack. Small snippety bits. So I've taken out a few, inked all around them. I want to glue it on. I've decided to put something here because it is blank. And this says Private Collection Specimens. Okay. Need to make a little bit more room. There we go. Yes, this actually needs another one. So I also have something with a number. Something with number. I'm going to have it overlap on there, the window for the tiniest bit. So I'm not going to put glue, or I'm going to overlap it. Here, yeah. Was that straight? Oh, well, that's not straight. Come on. Yes, that's one. Now for this one, I have private collecting, whatever, something, specimen with a number down here in the corner. Really lovely. And on this one, I have something with a small blue frame all around it. Can I do it in the corner? I don't think so. I'll put it here. But the dangle is also here. Where are you going to put it? There? Well, apparently I am. And the last one, it says field label. I am going to put it down here in the corner. Good. Fantastic. They're almost finished, guys. Because this is such heavy paper, how much I burnish them, they keep sort of popping up. So I want to close them up with, I was thinking a small paper clip. I have those from Mr. Tim Holtz, these tiny, whatever it is. Where are they? Or I could even do these. I never use these, you know. I never use these. But they're lovely. But I also have the tiny paper clips. However, what I also have are these. These are not that old. They are vintagey, but not that old. They are sort of paper clips with advertisement pieces on them. Probably from the 90s or something. So not really old. But they're silver. And that's what I liked. Because they're silver here. I tried to pick out 4 that don't look that, you know, new, modern. So I'm just going to put them on. Somewhere. Like so. See? Or on the side. You could also put it on the side. This goes here. This is a little bit of blue. Other side around, love. There you go. Just cool. I don't know where yet. For the blue one, I had this one with a horsey. Something. Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, I love this. And then for this one, I had something really sort of neutral with a crest on it that looked like it belonged there. Apparently, I'm going to put them on the top. I'm going to put them all on the top. I'm going to switch this out. I do not like the blue with the green and the orange. And this is a tulip. A tulip. Yeah. They look so much fun. I'm going to switch this out for another one because I don't like this one. And then I think we're actually finished. Yeah? So I'm going to show you the end result. Here they are. Nice and grungy. I really like them. Yes, this one is smaller. It's the baby of the bunch. I'm going to start with this one, the blue one. It's just cute. Yeah, I did not do anything to the back, guys, because I do not have the time for it. But by all means, do the back and put a lovely label on it and such. Yeah, I'm so sort of curious what you can come up with, what paper you're using for this, because you can also make them cute. Yeah, it's really cool. And you remove this and you open it up. And yeah, I was going to put writing paper here. You could. I didn't do it, but you could just, or just write on it. And the orange one, I changed it out. I put on another clip. It's actually a very famous bank here in the Netherlands, but it had an orange lion on it. Yes. I love the orange. It looks so good when you grunge it. Yeah. Cool. And the pop of blue. Perfect. Perfect. With Poppy in the back. And this one, my favorite. I think still my favorite. I really like it. I love this color. Just looks sort of real. Yeah. And then I really like this sort of peeking out. And the green one. I think this one is the grungiest. Yeah. This side up. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, what do you use them for, guys? You could make them into pockets. Just glue it on a journal page. Yes, 3 sides. Put something in, paper clip, and then you open it up. You have a journal spot, or put it in a pocket, clip it on, or just enjoy making it like I do. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again Sunday, guys. I will have a What's Up, What's New video, a short one, because I do not have a lot to share with you guys. But there's some new items, some new craft supplies that I really want to play with, but I want to show you first. I have at least 1 new digital kit, maybe even 2. I'm going to have, well, not mine. I'm working on mine, lovies. Yes, it's going to be fantabulous, completely different to the first one that I made. So I'm hoping to see you this Sunday. Yes? If not, I'll be back again on Monday with another File Folder February video. So enjoy your weekend. See you guys. Bye.